In this fast-paced world with work, deadlines, responsibilities, it often leaves no time or energy for what really matters most. And what really matters most is not up for discussion. It is not debatable, and quite frankly, it is often overlooked. I'm guilty. I even overlook what matters most. And the craziest thing that I've learned is that I have complete control putting what matters most first. I made this video to encourage you all to start prioritizing what really matters most, and that is you, especially your health. In order to truly care about anything else, it must start by taking care of yourself first. Because once you prioritize your health, you unlock a lot more potential to prioritize and care for other things in your life. And those other things in life will thrive because you are the foundation. The stronger the foundation, the stronger everything else is sitting on top of it. You have to build from the ground up, not from the top to the ground. And that is why you matter most. So lesson number 1. The most important thing is you. At the time, work was pretty important to me after graduating as a new nurse. I was eager to jumpstart my professional career and to get experience, to climb up that ladder, to unlock more potential. Also, to get that money. I mean, that was nice. If all of this meant working overtime, picking up more shifts, then I did it without hesitation. While I was on this pursuit, my health deteriorated. I was overwhelmed, tired, stressed. I didn't know it then, but it was burnout. What I did outside of work was not conducive to my health. I no longer could perform as best as I could to the very thing I prioritized. How could I possibly not be performing as best as I could if it was something that was most important to me? I began calling in sick. I would show up to work and only did the bare minimum. I then thought the issue was the type of work I was doing. So I switched my specialty. I switched the setting I was working in, but it was all the same. After taking some time off to reevaluate, I realized that the underlying issue wasn't work itself, it was me. If I wanted to perform well at work, it's not about what I can do at work, but what can I do for myself. As soon as I started working on myself, things started to change. I pursued my passion. My relationships flourished. And finally, I became happier. Once I started working on myself, everything around me just naturally improved. Lesson number 2. As cliche as it sounds, what you provide your body will provide you. Yeah. Before you eye roll and exit out of here. I mean, if you do, I don't blame you because, I probably would have. But it's true. Unfortunately, this isn't an immediate effect. This takes time. After about an entire month dedicating to eating healthier, working out consistently, getting enough sleep, the benefits finally were experienced. I felt more energetic. My mind was sharper. Overall, I just had more stamina to do things throughout the day, and I also felt like I wanted to go do things. Also, I was able to get off blood pressure medications for good. Instead of taking blood pressure medications to solve my issue, which, by the way, medication is only a quick fix and only fixes the symptoms and never the underlying problem. Instead, after finally providing my body with what it needed, fortunately, my body rewarded me with way more than I had bargained for. Lesson number 3. my mental health was lacking. I never really had the time to develop my mental health. I wouldn't handle stress the best of ways. I wouldn't handle conflict the proper way. I wasn't aware of the consequences of my actions. Even now, I'm not the best. There is always room for improvement. However, I think that is the key here, to improve. I've read many mental developmental books. I've read mindset books. I've read self-improvement books to become better than the day I was before. I did a lot more self-reflection as well, and I applied what these books were preaching. I never saw any progress with myself when I wasn't prioritizing me. I would go about the motion of the day. I would get older, but never wiser. Putting myself first finally gave me the opportunity to grow. Lesson number 4, I finally understood what self-love means. Not to say I didn't love myself before, but I just never established a relationship with myself. I was like a stranger in my own skin. Prioritizing myself allowed me to look inside and reflect who I am. What do I like? What do I dislike? What do I want to improve? How can I improve? What are my goals? What do I want out of life? These are all questions I never really had time to discuss with myself, because it's not that I never had the energy or time, it was just never a priority to me. Work at the time was a priority. When something is a priority, you will find time and energy for it. So I hope this video helps out. As always, there's no better time to invest into your health than right now. Thanks again for watching, and take care.